Hey, fabulous eighth graders. This is your video announcement for week 8, March 8th through the 14th. So you may have noticed that I'm not starting on the normal location and buzz for this announcement because I want to, number one, congratulate you for completing the Active Citizens unit. Honestly, I think that was the most interesting unit that we've done so far this year, and I'm really impressed to see what y'all have done. Just a reminder, your service learning proposal is due on Sunday, the 14th. I think that's 14th of March. So please don't forget about that. And then I wanted to point out that we are jumping to Unit 6. We will not be completing Unit 5. When I looked at Units 5 and 6, honestly, the material is pretty advanced and not necessarily something that I think most eighth graders would have much familiarity with. And so I decided that we will only do Unit 6. Here's what that means for you. That means that you will only have one lesson per week in civics for the remainder of the year. So no more 2 lesson weeks. Woo-hoo! And the class will be the same on Tuesdays at 10 a.m. and Fridays at 10:45. So those of you that attend both classes, you can now cut back to one class per week. Nice, huh? Yeah, so that's kind of the big thing. So just as a reminder, you want to get your service learning plan into me. And then this week is just going to be the introduction. I don't really plan to do a slide deck for this one because it doesn't really make sense. It's just going to introduce us a little bit to the idea of what money and civics have to do with one another. As you know, if you go to tab 2, it will show you all of the things that we'll be studying. So you'll notice that if you want to jump ahead and see what the reading looks like in Buzz ahead of time, you're welcome to do so. We will not be doing the advanced section. If anybody wants to do that for extra credit, feel free to do that and get that to me. And then there is the pretest. You might recall that my feeling on pretest in a class like this, where it is so content driven, it doesn't really give me a whole lot of information. I know in a literacy class or in a math class, they're looking for skills to see where you might need to go, the lessons that you might need to focus on. But in this class, it's content, and most people probably don't know a whole lot. That's okay, right? Because you haven't learned about the American economy yet. So you are welcome to do the pretest if you want. It does a couple of things. One, it does give you an introduction to what will be studied during the unit. And two, it's just a little, I mean, for some people, it's just kind of fun to make a guess at what these might be. It is not graded. Whether you complete it or not, it does not impact your grade one iota. All right. So focus on getting your service learning project really fleshed out. You're going to have more time to complete it since we're going to go half pace for the rest of the year. And if you have questions, please let me know. I hope you have a great week.